Hello and welcome to Neverwinter Nights 2! Well, last time we got Gen or Geneyev, or Gen who walks in dreams, whatever his name is, the spirit shaman, out of prison and into our service. And we chatted a bit with Sophia and got a bit close to her, learned a bit of her. That was good. So, now, we could start like robbing graves. Let's have a look at the graves. Oh, yeah. Let's not go rob the graves. I don't think that's a good move right now. Angry spirits outside, which is just keeping us here as kind of a kindness, but we have to feed them. I don't think robbing graves right now would leave us a bit the best impression. Right, so let's explore a little bit more. This is a very nice rural type of city. I like its design. Oh! Well, hello there, portal to the shadow plane. We do need to go there. So I suppose we can have a go at that. Let us go. Let's go through that portal and see a version of Shadow Mulsantir. Whoa! And of course, first thing we run into is bloody spiders. That was a good bit of damage there. Those things are hard to hit, it seems, because I was missing all the time. Ah, they have concealment. 50% miss chance. That makes sense. Blind fight would be really handy right here. It negates that penalty, so honestly we might even get blind fight. Okay, so much darker version of this town. Yeah, it is a creepy place, the Shadow Plane. I hear enemies. I see enemies. Yeah, there's a very good music here. Oh, magic boots, alright. I think Gan can actually use some better boots. I think they're very basic bitch boots that he's wearing. Let's have a look at what these boots are. Sophia, yes. You're magic expert. Dragon slippers. +2 dexterity, fear, and knockdown. That's good.
Yes.
Does this help at all? I don't think this actually helps his stats at all. Yeah, no, it just lowers his con, so I think it'll keep him on. But let's keep the dragon slippers. That might be good later. We might actually give them to Sophia as well, since here comes the fighting.
That's it for you.
Malorites, what are they doing there? That's curious. Okay, we need to do something about those Malorites, because they are being a bit of a pest. I have something for them. Shh, the shut the fuck up spell. Here we go. There we go. And I think we're gonna activate our Divine Might here. Let's get rid of these ghasts. Gan, what are you doing? Okay, Gan really likes buffing people. Okay, I am honestly quite fine with that. So I wonder if they have the mechanics working here with things like fire spells and the like. actually don't work that well on the plane of shadow. Everything that kind of generates heat or light is penalized. Why can't we attack this guy? Oh well, let's attack her.
Take that.
Also invisible. Okay, I'm tired of that. And we don't have True Seeing on us. Damn it! Did that cost? Yeah, because we lost a whole bunch of spell things with redoubting. Ah! I hate that bug. Is he attacking? Yes, we can attack her again. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Okay. She fucked up, mate, doing a hostile spell. Now we fuck her up. Okay, that's one down. Aha! Seems his invisibility has run out as well. He was still blinded, so we cut him down. Glorious. Yeah, curious, Malorites here. It's not their usually hangouts in the Shadow Plane. They just drop essences. So, statue of Malar represents the deity of hunting, slaughter, and evil lycanthrope and bestial savagery. Malar has strong contempt for civilization and encourages all his followers to spread the curse of lycanthropy and hunt savagely, particularly humanoid prey. Fun guy. That's his healing. Wait, that was not necessary. Oh well. Okay, that's good. Alright, who else do we have? Thalos! The statue of Thalos, the Stormlords, the self-sovereign god of storms and destruction. Talos leads other deities of fury, including Malar, Amberley, and Aurel. Yeah, he is a big, powerful lord of destruction. And in some editions, he's actually a aspect of Grunge. And let's see, and Velsharoon. Okay. That does not match the rest of them, really. The statue depicts Velsharoon. Sharoon. The demigod of necromancy, lichdom, and undeath. Some think of him as a successor to Merkel, and he's worshipped by many evil mages, liches, and members of the cult of the dragon. Before becoming a lich, Velsharoon was a renegade red wizard of Thay. Yeah, he made quite a name for himself. And because he was a renegade, he's surprisingly not that popular in Thay, from what I remember. Because they don't like that he was that history of being a renegade. Well, we just have Nightwalkers walking about now. That was a boss type enemy in our previous campaign, so we... I think we can handle him without some magical enhancements. I do get the sense that fire is a little bit weaker in this plane. Oh yeah, that looks like a fun temple. Okay, we are gonna activate our holy power here. Because we are gonna fight this big, powerful Night Stalker guys. Shit! Oh well, that at least didn't disrupt our... Oh dear, I am blinded? Yeah, I'm blind, that's not good. Okay, well, then we just cast spells that we don't need to target. I'm supposed to not have to target this spell. Boo! Oh well. Fire it is then. Oh wait! I'm casting the wrong spell! No, actually that does work, because these are undead. Haha! It works after all, I'm smart. Don't mind this being a mistake. Now it makes sense why this spell is... Well, fuck! Yeah, I think it's time for a group healing spell here. Does damage to the enemy anyway. Okay, a little bit more, please. Shit! We're getting hammered! Okay, that's not good. Do we have... Does Gan have some kind of raise spells? I think we need to work hard to keep Sophia alive. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, thank you there, Gan. That was actually very well timed. We need protection spells here. Also work in the thing, yeah. Okay, that's set. Gan.
Easy as dreaming.
Okay, that one is nearly dead. We need to do something to deal with that one. Okay. Get the thunder out from... Damn it, okay. Moonbolt. Is Moonbolt good against the undead? Strength damage, and that. And that same Mosaic is saying for us for help us with it. This is just disabling to the undead. It's not damaging. And honestly, with this one, we just need to do the damage. So I'm just gonna toss like a... this fire thing here. Okay, that's it down. Gan is doing a pretty decent job here. Until he gets knocked down. The enemies make good use of knockdown in this campaign. Come on, do it. Damn it, that did not kill it. Try again. Don't get knocked down. Oh, they are tough. Shit. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Get up. Okay, that's the big one down. Now we just have to deal with that guy. Okay, that did work. The gun's pretty good. It still lives. Try it again. Okay. We're the last one standing, so we are the victors. But oh boy, yes. I'm not very strong victors right now. Okay, I am going to throw in some healing spells on us. Yeah, though we are also like missing a whole bunch of our spells to this weird bug where it doesn't remember spell slots if you save it and load back in. It's quite a nuisance. Gan can probably be better off healing himself. Yeah, we'll just pop these full.
Yes?
Alright, so let's head on in to the Death God Vault. How did they make a giant skeleton with 4 arms? I don't know. Probably art.
Strange.
Come this way.
Yeah, Sophia, get your little impy friend out, please.
Get in line. Follow me.
And that's a restoration on myself. There we go. Hooray! It's auto-saved. This place seems to have a bit more color. Not very pleasant colors, though. Yeah, the pool of blood is apparently still rather striking color as we are still seeing it. Oh, hello! We're looking for you.
There are few who would brave the tattered black gates that tie this shadow Mulsantir to its twin. Yet you have come, brave or not. What is your reason for coming here? Has something called you to this place?
Well, you specifically. Are you Caitlin the Dove? Your siblings have been looking for you.
That does not surprise me. My siblings are loyal and often quite persistent. No doubt it was Ephraim or Sousa who you met. Possibly both.
Yes,
I
both.
have been cut off from the menagerie for some time, and it seems they have not given up the hunt. But it would be unlike them to surrender such a hunt, especially for their sister. I am Kaelin, formerly of the House of the Triad. My spirit now lies
That's
within
a
the House
badass.
of Ilmater.
Ilmater, the god of martyrs and suffering, am I correct?
You know his name and his acts, then. He calls us all, and comforts the wounded. Even in this place, I can feel his presence, and it grants me the strength to continue on.
What would bring a priest of Ilmater to this shadow plane?
I seek entrance to the depths of this vault. The next stage of my pilgrimage lies there, and this gate before me is but another obstacle placed in my path.
This structure is more massive than the one that we found in Mulsantir. Yeah, that's a temple we haven't visited in Mulsantir that is much smaller than this one.
It is. Unlike the other structures, it is not a shadow of Mulsantir. It was purposely built on the shadow plane by priests of Merkel.
Why did priests of Merkel build it here?
This place was chosen for its secrecy. Few can travel here as they would in the realms, and even once here, fewer can survive its inhabitants. Its purpose was a library.
Well, we did
and a
just
prison.
experience that, yes.
The priests of Merkel used it to store valuable artifacts and relics. They also imprisoned enemies of the faith here, ones they needed to keep in shadow and silence.
Creepy. What did they do with them?
For those who needed to be silenced forever, or had simply passed on to the City of Judgment, a crematorium was also said to lie within these walls. Merkel had many enemies, both within his temples and without. Many died in Merkel's name with no one to hear their last words, with no one to help ease their suffering.
Let's go back, because there was other question I would like to ask there.
This place was chosen. Its purpose, they also imprisoned enemies of the faith here, ones they needed to keep in shadow and silence.
Why is this a structure to Merkel when the temple in the temple of Kalimfor is in Mulsantir?
Even the roles of gods and their priests can change in time. Merkel was once god of the dead, and then Kalimfor took up that role. But Merkel's creations still remain.
How much of the structure have you explored?
Beyond the Great Hall? Not far. Many of Myrkul's priests remain in the antechambers. I did not wish to reveal myself to them until I had finished my studies of the gate to the level below. Still, I suspect I will only find what I seek in the side chambers, where the priests still carry out Myrkul's rituals.
But I thought this place was abandoned.
The disciples of Myrkul remain, but they are mummified now. They are difficult opponents, but perhaps together we may best them. I can lend my powers to yours if you wish.
They're quite tough, though. Mummified priest, any advice on dealing with them?
My belief in Ilmater may allow us to defeat them simply by faith alone, by turning them. Some may be too strong for such power, however. Fire may serve us well against them, but be careful not to let them get too close. Their touch carries rot and disease, tools of Myrkul. If you wish me to join you in defeating them, it may be worthwhile to let me rest, so I can pray to Ilmater for spells to fight such diseases before we continue on.
Yeah, we probably have to do that ourselves as well. Let's ask more questions, though. How did you get to the Shadow Plane?
I have spent most of my life traveling the planes. Even so, it took me a long time to sense the ebb and flow of the portals in Mulsantir. With enough concentration, I was able to bridge them, although, judging from your strength, it was more difficult for me than for you.
Well, flattery will get you everywhere. How did you fight past all those creatures?
It was actually easier to go forward than retreat, so do not think me brave. Many were the shadows that I fought on my way here, and as I explored this place, they arose anew from the darkness. I suspect that with the passage of time, even the opponents you faced on the way here may arise again to face you.
Yeah, some enemies do respawn. Thankfully not the Nightwalkers anytime soon, from what I know. How fast do these creatures return here?
I believe they returned within a day's cycle. It may have been less. Time is difficult to track within this plane.
Are the portals of in the Shadow Plane affected by time, like the ones in Mulsantir?
That is a good question. I know the ones in Mulsantir unveil themselves at night. If so, the darkness of the Shadow Plane should leave the portals to Mulsantir always open, but that is merely a guess. Although, since the flow of streets and even potential obstructions in Mulsantir may not be here, there may be more portals here than were evident in Mulsantir. I have not explored enough to say.
Yeah, we
But
definitely
again,
need to explore
what I
that
offer
more.
are guesses only. Do not take my words as truth unless you have a chance to test the portals yourself.
Have you noticed anything else while you've been here?
Most of my time has been spent reaching this place, but I have seen fires in the distance here in the Shadow Plane, but I do not know who else is here. I spotted them down by the ferry. I suspect they may be visitors like us. The native creatures I have encountered have little use for flame.
Yeah, they don't like it, in fact. Why would anyone come here from the realms?
I think the two of us may not be the ones best suited to ask such a question, as we both came here with purposes of our own. As for others, seclusion is one reason. The Shadow Plane is a place to hide secrets, close but beyond the reach of most thieves or watchers. Evil things may transpire here, far from the eyes of others.
Evil is friend to all, or darkness is friend to all with evil intent. Damn it, I fucked up the quote. So, do you know how to open this large gate?
I have stood before this door and studied its surface for days countless, and let my eyes fall upon black, the thin etchings of its surface. If you relax your eyes to the shadow, you see the true depths of the artistry of these mosaics, some written in ash, others in shale, slate, and dyed tile black. Within these shades is a key, and once unlocked, the path will continue on.
Okay. This is not nice. Would you consider traveling with us? Perhaps we could help you.
I would welcome company. My watch here has been a silent one. Still, my purpose is here. I must find a way to the lower vault. No matter what I try, this gate blocks my efforts. I can find no key, no means of opening it. I do not know what more to do.
Are you sure it's not actually just a wall instead of a thing? A gate. But let's be diplomatic here. If we join forces together, Kaden, we might achieve a greater goal than if we were apart.
I would welcome such help. I have traveled alone for too long from my brothers and sisters. Perhaps you were called here, just as I was. If so, perhaps the plains have need of us. I pledge myself to your service. Let us see what good we can achieve by our alliance, and may Ilmater bless our endeavor.
Yeah, no, this is very mean. Very well, let's go. Okay, as a cleric casting healing spells. Her half-celestial heritage grants her a number of unique racial feats, such as immunity to disease and damage reduction versus non-magical weapons. Nice. Okay. Let's have a look at this gate that she has been so focused on. The light is black, gleaming. The door is black, gleaming even in the dim light of the shadow plane, and edged with curving runes. It seems crude somehow, like a lesser copy of a grander work. The keyhole, if indeed it is a keyhole, is a thin vertical opening. It seems more suited to a smooth metal blade than an ordinary key. Sophia, can you read these runes? These runes are familiar. I've seen them before, though I can't recall the exact meaning. I am half certain that they've been altered, etched a second time to distort their meaning. If they had been written properly, I think they would have considerable power, a force that would defy or unmake reality. Okay, that's ominous. Cool, but ominous. Let's have a look at Kaylin, what she has and how we should equip her. Kaylin is a half-celestial cleric. Kind of doubles up with Denzon, so I don't know if we'll use Denzon. Well, obviously we'll use Denzon, but I don't know if we'll use Kaylin that much. Let's see, where are her portraits? These are the normal ones. Yeah, we'll give her the expanded ones. Also, Kaji.
Yes.
You get the better portrait again. Now, please try and remember it. That you have it. That would be cool.
To me, my allies, I shall lead.
I don't like the black background on this one. It's a bit too bright and it kind of makes it feel weird. So yeah, not a huge fan. Isn't there another one that's maybe a bit paler? I mean, there's our original one, but it's not scaled properly. If we see it. Yeah, see, that's not scaled that properly. Well, I guess the mod makers did not set this one then. Oh well. Yeah, there are a few alternatives, guys. Oku has a few options here. But not her, it seems. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Anyway, she is a neutral, good, half-celestial cleric of Ilmater. What is she good at? She has Divine Might and Extra Turning, kind of like Denzon. Heavy armor proficiency. Martial weapon proficiency. Yeah, okay. But no special focus in a weapon. That is a good advantage because, well, that means we can give her any type of weapon we got. Hang on, what's the wings? 25% faster movement speed. Not that good, not that important. Alright, so let's equip Kaylin the Dove a bit. What does she already have? A half plate, belt of guiding light, shield of dawn, and a mace. We can definitely do better than that at this point. For her. What do we have?
Yes.
What are our boots actually? Boots of Striding. Yeah, that's...
Yes?
She can use Constitution more than Dexterity, so... We do have a Belt of Frost Giant
To
Strength.
me,
That
my allies,
definitely...
I shall lead.
Yeah, no, that definitely goes to her. I think she's good at resisting death magic already anyway, so a bit more strength. Yeah, she can definitely use the strength a lot more.
I would say yes.
So what weapons do we have for her? We have obviously the Bear King's axe. That's a very good one. Mage Protector. Can she use that? And is the Imaskari thing maybe better for her as well?
Yes.
Honestly, I'm beginning to think
Yes.
maybe the Imaskari thing is better for us as well. A full plate plus 3? Let's try it actually
Yes.
out.
I would
Before
say
we give
yes.
that to her. This is a plus 6 one. Yeah, no, this is way better. Okay, now we're keeping this. Immunity to poison. Yeah, that's nice. Probably replace it eventually, but for now, yeah. Also, I think it's a much better style for Denzon. It looks
Yes.
better. And this is a little bit better. Also, I feel, yeah, this fits her better as well. Nice. She cannot use this Mage Protector shield though. That's a shame.
Yes?
Tethos Bone Leg. It's plus 4. Just a plus 4. That's not that great. I'm considering giving her this one.
To me, my allies, I shall lead.
So the Bear King. It does electrical, is keen. Shield of Dawn. It just gives a plus. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. This would do so much more damage. And looks cool, so yeah. We'll keep her on the big axe.
Yes?
Does she have a nice
Yes.
ring, actually? Ring of Divine Power and a Ring of Protection plus 3. That's okay.
Yes.
Wonder if she'd give her the shield, because Gan is already very tanky, honestly. That's fine. Well,
Yes?
alright, well, next time I think we'll be... Actually, let's read the Ancient Mosaics in this main hall, then we can go. This mosaic is very old, picked out of gleaming black tiles and grey, depicts a ferocious battle scene, a swirling melee of humans, fiends and others that you cannot make out. Your eyes are drawn to a figure that stands nearby in the center of the battle, facing a towering fiend. His sword is raised above his head, bright silver, with an unmistakable shape. It's the sword that you know. The Sword of Gith. Do you know this blade? That figure holding it is Akashi, sometimes known as Akashi the Betrayer, for leading the revolt against his own god. His blade was said to be a sword of silver. Its surface flowed like water over allies and friends, but it could wound the spirits of any enemy it touched. Examine the mosaic more closely. Each of the tiny figures has been created with great care, representing humans, demi-human warriors, fearsome devils, winged celestials, and a single-horned dragon. Oddly, you have difficulty determining fighting who is fighting whom. Some humans seem to be allied with the devils, while others seem to oppose them. Swordbearer is clearly fighting against the devils, but so are the dragon and the celestials, and many of the humans. A strange company of allies indeed. Let's see, is the other one the same or is it different? The mosaic is endlessly fascinating to look upon. Its ferocious battle continues, a swirling melee of mortals and fiends. As always, your eyes is drawn to the central figure who bears the Sword of Gith. Examine the mosaic more closely. Each of the tiny figures has been created with great care, representing... Yeah, okay, we know that. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much the same. Next time, I think we might explore a little bit more of this desk vault if we can. And then maybe return to Shadow Mulsantir. Maybe in general return to Shadow Mulsantir to do some resting and healing. Because right now we are not at our optimal form, but we still have some magic and spells left. So join me then. And from this dark place I will cover the Groete and Roel. And hope you will join me again. Good day.